as this one gets started. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Trojans offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit when you got that kind of pedigree. You always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
It's a draw. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Moss. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. So the Washington Huskies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. He makes a grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the pitch. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Moss. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Fair catch, called for and made. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Latu. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Kentucky opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Moss. They're trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David.
He's got it at the 30. Flying out to the left. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskies.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
quickly to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking to pass, it's Rodgers. Finds the tight end.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
And the Trojans want to move quickly. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The inside handoff. Tackled there by the defense. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. To the ground with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quickly complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Moss. A little release to the back. Still running at the 40. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left. But that's a little old school for me.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks, it's Lane. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Southern Cal! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the point after is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Marks. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Branch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd touchdown, Trojans. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good, really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Finds his tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. On the ground, it's Marks. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Nebraska is getting smoked, and even though this might seem surprising, I'm not sure folks around that program feel that way. Something's up there in Lincoln. They're trailing by 25 to UCLA. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, and the ball squirts out near their own goal line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, and now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. To the air. It's Rodgers. Coming after it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these